Hey, what up, Soul Fam? This is the Mystic Sam Star, and I come to you with another reading for the full moon in Capricorn. This is going to be a soul healing reading, and we have a full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is an earth sign, so we are dealing with our root chakra, which is grounding, manifestation. Capricorn is all about um, hard working since it's connected to Saturn. So this is karma, this is hard working, this is worth ethic, this is structure, this is organization, um, grounding, putting in the work. This is wisdom, knowledge through life experiences. So we're going to see what this full moon has to bring us. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards for us and see what the energy is. See what the soul is wanting us to work through this full moon. And the full moon is all about illumination. So what is being revealed to us? So for the first card, we we got we have the Nine of Swords. I'm using Dolph Deck's cruelty. So this full moon is definitely gonna bring in some anxiety, solar plexus energy. But I feel like this is going to be, what am I doing? What's going on in my life right now? What do I need to do? So there's a lot of reflection about our needs, about our wants, about what's happening in our lives. And this is where we can feel stuck in. It can be creating a lot of anxiety, frustration, anger, because we might have a lot of blockages that we're not truly sure how we want to get through or how to move past these blockages. But it's all in our mind. It's all fear. It's just this card has Mars and Gemini. So, and Gemini rules the mind. It's about taking action on what is in our mind. It's like we're stuck in our head and we're not going forward with in our head. We just stay in the state of being of, will this work? Is it going to happen? Being scatterminded, procrastinating. And it actually is creating a lot of blockages and it's making us feel stuck when we're actually not. Because the universe is telling us to move forward, go forward with this idea. Just try it, give it a chance, you know? And we're staying blocked. We can feel like we're staying blocked in this mindset that's not really working for us, and it's could be creating like a sense of this pain on a level. There is red in these cards with the swords. Uh, so again, we're going right back to the root chakra. So the root chakra be feeling root chakra with the Nine of Swords. They could be creating, we're right there at a sense of renewal, at a sense of rebirth. Um, but our mind being so cluttered with, just fears, doubt can be creating our reality for us. Because if we just staying stuck in our mind and saying, well, I don't know if this is going to work out, and we're not doing anything to change it, then we constantly creating our reality for ourselves. We constantly replaying that over and over and over again. So nothing is going to change unless we take action. It's saying being confident in yourself. Find the willpower to push through. Just do it. Just sit down. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to accomplish it. And just do it. Don't second guess it. Just do this. You might not even feel motivated to do it. But once you sit down and actually do it, you can allow it to happen. Once you actually sit down and do what you want to do, push your mind and focus onto the next project, what you've been pushing off, the momentum will come from there. Then everything, the scattered mind becomes focused. We can go forward, we can move straight. The nine in Kabbalah actually is your sword. So it's the wound. So like this is like a time of where we need to be we should be creating the most. We need to ground these ideas. We need to ground these these new beginnings as we move out of this place of the scattered mind, out of this fears, out of this doubts, out of these what ifs, and just move forward and not allow this and not stay stuck in our heads. Cause this what this is looking like. It's like get out your head. Do the work. Put in the effort. Make make the effort to create change, basically. Because once you do that, that's when things are going to go forward. That's when the root chakra becomes unblocked. You give it some momentum. And then your guys, angels can work with you like, okay, they want to move. Let's go. They can assist you. They can push you. They can give you the motivation to keep going. But they can't do that if you're not applying yourself, you know? So the next card we have is we have the Two of Wands, which is a fire sign. Um, again, we have more Aries energy, which is interesting. But this is also a choice where you want to go. Where do I direct this energy? So again, this could be a sense of what do I want to do with this energy? Where do I need to place my focus at? Um, and from this, it's like what excites you? What do you actually want to get done? What is going to fulfill you? What's going to give you that drive to push forward? Because right now we can have the drive to actually want to do it, but at the same time, we can be blocking ourselves from not allowing ourselves to actually do it because the fears we're seeing stuck in our head and our mind and being scatter minded and just being stuck in the illusion of what can be instead of just creating the momentum for it to happen. So this is asking us to kind of just ground ourselves and make the decision, what do I want to accomplish today? What do I want to be by the end of the week? And make those moves in that direction. It doesn't have to be a a big move and everybody needs to know. It could be a little, as long as you take the time to sit with what you want to do and align your focus and put yourself in alignment to actually take action. Even if it's just writing it down, even if it's just making a plan, even if it's just, you know, creating a strategy, doing whatever you need to do. This is saying, be bold. You know what I mean? Be fearless. Conjure up that energy. Conjure up your strength. Don't allow distractions to keep you from moving forward. Because this could also be your distractions that's keep you in a place. Because every time you're distracted, we are stopping what we actually want to do. And distractions can be a big thing for us right now, especially with so much going on. You could be on the phone, we could be doing scrolling, and we could just get sidetracked. But it's saying to get focused right now. Um, Two is also our willpower. So this is going back to our willpower and focusing on what we love, what we want to do. What is the goal? What's the end goal? What are we trying to achieve? Uh, and just align ourselves with it. There's a bit of blue in this card here as well. So being truthful with yourself, you know what I mean? Here, what? how are you speaking to yourself? Not doubting yourself, being very clear on the direction that you want to go, and not letting these distractions or your mind, the subconscious, say, nah, that's okay, or this can't happen, or you can't do this. Don't let that get you off your path. You need to stay focused on what you need to do and just do it. The next card we got out, we have the Five of Swords. So this moon could be kind of tough. The moon can be kind of tough because it's going to be asking of a lot of us. It's going to be asking us to ascend to a level that is just more structured, or more confident, uh, more in alignment, and it's almost like we are going to be stuck in that nine of swords until we get to this point. So this is it wants to make us more wiser. It wants to make us more stronger. It wants to make us more structured because there is a lot of mental energy, and we're in the sign of Gemini, or do we go to? I don't believe we're in the sign of Gemini still right now. And it's making us more. It's just, or we in a Mercury retrograde, but it's making us reorganize and rethink everything. It's really having us in that head of like, yo, I have to do this. I have to get out of this mindset. I can't keep on reliving the past or reliving past experiences. I have to create new experiences for myself. And that's what the two of wands coming to the five of swords is. It's like creating new experiences, moving away from this defeated mindset of nothing's going to work out and nothing can happen. It's asking us to find some type of willpower, inspiration, desire, and drive to just move away from that. Because we have the two of wands, but it's by two swords. So the mind is the block here, and it's all in the mind. It's all an illusion. The power is here for us to move forward, to burn these bridges, to burn down these obstacles, to create the path, to see things from a new perspective, to let go of the past experiences and create something different, to do the work and not worry about the outcomes. That could be another thing. Like, where's the outcome going to be if I do this? Is it actually going to lead me to somewhere? And the only way you're going to know if it's going to lead you to somewhere is you actually do it. And that's where the strong structure, foundation, actually doing the work is just trust the process, trust the journey. Take everything you're doing right now and don't belittle yourself. Do it seriously. Take your time in the process as well. But do move in a way that's serious. Create the plan, create the structure, create the foundation, nurture it, have the discipline to do at least just one thing a day. This to make to see it come to life. Because once you see it come to life, once you do each step, and don't get discouraged if it's not the way you see it. We want it to be overnight, but actually nurture it or work on it, you will see that everything is going to be okay. But you have to keep going. You have to stay positive. You have to keep that drive. And this Capricorn energy is really saying, really having us look at this very strongly of where we are not showing up 100%, where we're not creating the structure that we need in our life, where we're falling short, where our mind is having us procrastinate, which is keeping us from our soul alignment. and saying, leave that in the past and move forward with confidence, with a lot of your own sense of leadership and drive. I guess. Whew. Now we have the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of fire energy here, and this is above the Two of Wands. So the universe is giving us the wand. It could be like this is like Archangel Michael with his flaming sword that's standing, that is above us, giving us the flaming sword so we can cut these cords of the mind, so we can shift our energy, so we can get out this dark mindset, so we can overcome our limiting beliefs about ourselves, or this procrastination, or whatever that's creating a block, and just endure and just push forward. As far as going to this fire with this earth, is like it's getting rid of the block structures that we created for ourselves. If you create a structure for yourself over time, that was unhealthy, that you constantly do every day, but that's unhealthy. You know it's unhealthy. You have the flaming sword that's gonna help disintegrate that. But it comes from you actually taking that first step. This is love and wisdom here. The wisdom that you need to that wisdom that the wisdom that you need to strive for it. Like you have the answers. The answers are being given to you. The full moon is going to reveal that to you. I just did a reading ago about this kind of like same thing, the same messages coming up about how this revealing is revealing the tension inside of us. It's showing us where we blocked that. It's like a why am I keep on doing this? I need to do this. I need to be doing this. But at the same time, even if we say like I need to do this, this is what I need to do, we could be stuck in not doing it because we're distracted, because we're just not making the effort, you know? And that could be a sense of being in our comfort zone of doing that for so long that that's where our mind ain't used to. But now we need to change that. We need to transmute that. We need to get ourselves in a place where we are actually taking action, where we actually moving forward, where we just like I can overcome myself. So there's a sense of self mastery that's happening right now. And this could be showing up in many different ways in our life right now, depending on where you're at. This could show up in many different ways. But the way is open with the Ace of Wands. One is potential energy. So there's a lot of potential for growth with this full moon. A lots and lots of potential. There's a lot of solar plexus energy here as well. That's is going to give us the willpower and the personal strength to tap into our creative ability to create these changes. The one is the new beginnings. We are creating our new beginnings. It's at our hands. The divine is going to give us the direction, but it's up to us to actually make it happen. There's no more. There's no more waiting. If you want this, we have to do it, and that's very Capricorn energy. We have to create the structure. It's almost like an initiate. It's a test. Like, do you want this? Are you willing to put in the effort? Are you willing to create the structure? Are you willing to be disciplined before you can make this happen? Are you willing to be consistent? Not just do this one time and here and do it there. That's not what's going to work. Consistency. You have to actually show up because when you do that, the universe sees it. You create the momentum, you create the energy that creates opportunities. The universe will then know that you're ready. Or like she's serious. He's serious. Look at the work she's doing. Look how consistent they are. And then you can see over time how your new perspective and your way of action is actually going, and that opens up more possibilities. There's a lot of there's green in this card too. So it's like what pour your love into this. Pour your desire of what you want into this. Do something that makes you happy, joyful, what makes you feel youthful. Um, what invigorates you, what inspires you, you know. And it's like just don't let your skills, don't let your talent go to waste. There's a lot you can do. There's a lot you're capable of. But if you're not utilizing what you're capable of, then you know you'll stay stuck in this nine of swords, which is the doubts, the fears, the what ifs. But the universe is trying to push you out of that. It's trying to get you away from this five of swords, the defeat of nothing happens, nothing works out for me. It's trying to get you out. What are other people going to think about me? What are other people going to think about this path I'm on, or what I do? Well, it's be your own person, be your own boss. Those who follow you, those who accept you for who you are, is going to accept you for who you are, and it's going to be the supported. So don't be scared to be your authentic self. So that's another thing with this Capricorn moon. It's the discipline and structure is structuring your authentic self. It's structuring your own sense of self mastery. Can you be in your own sense of being? Can you embody yourself without worrying about the fear or the judgment of others or what they could think about you? And that's probably what this full moon is about. You building yourself up, not caring what nobody else says, because you have the vision. Last card we got is the Princess of Cups at the bottom. This is the only water sign here, but this talks about a new, a relief of, again, this opening up our heart chakra. She's holding like a turtle that's coming out the shell, like coming out of a turtle, coming out the shell. This is us coming out our comfort zone, not staying in this hard shell where we probably stood hidden. But us coming out this shell is actually a gift for ourselves and to other people. Because it says, hey, if they can do it, I can do it too. So not only you are inspiring to be yourself, you're inspiring other people to do the same. And this is going to be happening on the collective front. Lots of love and wisdom here. Lots of heart chakra energy. Being who you are. The lady is covered in green. Kind of reminds me of Green Tara, the goddess, Tibetan goddess, um, the goddess of swift action. You ask for something, she acts very quickly. She's also the goddess of removing um, fears, doubts, um, getting rid of people that don't belong in your circle or anything that's negative, helping us to ascend, to reach enlightenment. And this can be a very enlightening time for us as these things do come up to our subconscious for us to deal with. So we can deal with the fears. So we can deal with those who are not in alignment with us. So we can get rid of the energies that are binding us down and not allowing us to make these changes, to get rid of the illusions. This is what's going to make us feel more fulfilled internally. And as we make these changes, as we do this, we gain more fulfillment within, more within, more within, which allow us to do more because we're going to see it happen in real time as we're going through, as we're flowing. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Disc structure, power, Sun and Capricorn is the card. Foundation, structure again. We also have the elemental energies. So this is all coming together again as the final message, as this is going to create the structure that we need. This is what creates the power, discipline, structure, consistency. This is what we need right now. This is what the soul is asking us for right now. This is what's going to bring opportunities. This is what's going to bring out gifts. This is what's going to bring out what's being held dormant within us. There's an orange on this card too. So again, that would be sacral chakra, which is also emotional energy, but our emotions is tied to our creativity. So are we feeling down if we and our emotions in a negative sense, then that's what we're creating for ourselves. Again, back to the source. I can't do this. What is this person going to say about me? What is that person going to say about what's going to happen? What's the outcome? Don't worry about the outcome. Just trust the divine. Just do what you need to do. Break break the pattern. Just do it. Just work on that project. Just make that call. Just reach out to that person. Just fill out that application. And fill out another one. And fill out another one. There's something that wants to come to you, us. But discipline is the key here. Discipline is what's going to set you free. But to get here, you have to be honest of what's actually blocking you. You can't keep on looking away from it. The more you look away from it, the harder it's going to be. Or the more you're going to feel stuck. And it's going to force you to grow. It's going to force you to evolve. You have the wisdom. You have the training. You've been guided for so long. You could have been felt stuck for so long. But now it's time. Now the elevation is here. Now it's like, okay, you know enough, you have the wisdom, you endure long enough. Now it's time to plant the seeds. Now it's time to put these bricks down brick by brick. Everything's coming, everything's coming for us. We just have to get through the emotions. We have to hold our ground. So that's what I have for today. This is for the Capricorn full moon. And until next time, peace.